want to eat a beat. I'm quite sure all the fellas gonna be mouth watering for real. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get into the news.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Skadoosh.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhanger.
Love it. I just love it.
Need the other speaker on?
No. It's connected through 3 different things, so it's not even playing on this side.
No, I'm saying you need to play the Bluetooth up there.
No. They can hear it on the other side. It's straight. Now got to get out a happy birthday to Miss Tamar Braxton. Yeah,
It's Pisces season, right?
I think so.
I think it's still Pisces.
I don't keep
She's
track
on
of
the
my
cusp of her.
zodiacs.
If it's Pisces, she's still on the cusp. of her. The way she act, she should be a Gemini.
Ooh.
I think it's almost Aries.
Yeah, it's almost Aries season. She should be a Gemini because that thing right there, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Is she crazy?
Happy birthday, man! Is she crazy?
I mean, they say the crazy ones got the best.
Well, go ahead and holler at her.
I
She's a
mean,
Gemini.
I'll let you know if she
But
is she willing to entangle with your boy. I'm with you.
I'm sure she would.
I keep my red
I mean,
boxes.
you do look nice. Some things she'll like you. She'll like you. She a little cougar
What's up,
compared to
Stella?
you.
Where
I definitely wouldn't want that.
I mean, she was posted up, doing naked pictures and stuff like that.
Tamar.
Yeah, she
Why
did
would
a whole
you
naked
not
photo shoot.
Why would you not want Tamar? She's nice looking. She's a nice looking lady now. Don't
Yeah,
want Tamar.
now I won't keep
I'm not.
Tamar.
I'm not
but-
sleeping. I'm not sleeping on her. I just want to sleep with her.
You want something with her?
Yeah.
I said, I said I'm
don't
not
do
sleeping
Gemini.
on her.
Don't do
I just
Gemini.
wouldn't sleep
At
with
all.
her.
Oh, well, we're not gonna get into that. That's your preference. We're not gonna go into that.
Yeah.
I would. Don't worry, Tamar. I got you.
Hit up nephew Tamar.
Yeah. Give me Tony.
Tony.
She'll turn you.
I mean, Tony too. Shoot.
yeah,
Tony,
that's
yeah.
how.
Now, if you had to do Tamar,
Whatever
Tony, which
you
one?
want.
Which one y'all want, Tony or Tamar?
Girl, you know
I'm not a lesbian, but
Tamar.
but Tamar. No, Tony. No, Tony. It'll be Tony for me. It'll be
Can't
Tony.
do no
It'll be
Tamar.
Tony. No, it'll be Tony.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I gotta take a sister, yeah, give me Tony.
Tony aged like fine wine.
Toni.
Right.
She look good, don't she?
Look, I ain't mad.
Tony. Oh yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Hey,
I want to hear Tony sing to me. I don't want to hear Tamar sing to me. I'm sorry.
no, Tamar ain't got to sing. She just got to beat up. You feel me?
But I'm
good
just
with that.
saying. Even someone singing to you, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be Tony.
And Tony is on point though. She look good.
Because I saw something, nephew, and Sherlock and Kenya on, I think it was Shade Room or whatever, and they were saying something, what woman would you like to, if you were to get on stage, right? And what woman would you like to grind on you?
Oh, I see
Oh,
that
wait,
this
wait,
morning. I watched it
before-
this morning.
Before we do that, let me get her out the way. Happy 48th birthday to Miss Tamar Braxton. I know we had a real long. We didn't even say happy birthday for real. Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
48th to Miss Tamar. You look good for your age. I would definitely entangle. Now to your point, though. I saw that. I saw
did
what you
too.
was talking about.
Shout out to them.
What they had Rihanna
Janet
up there.
Jackson.
They had Janet up there.
Rihanna.
Who else?
Sierra.
Sierra. Oh my God.
Destiny Child.
Sierra and old girl that was with the basketball. God damn.
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. They took the cake for me.
Them
They-
two.
they
That's your
took
pick.
Hey, yeah, that's my pick
She
right there.
looks so disappointed.
So fellas,
That's what I'm talking.
if you had to, because it was Tiana Taylor, Janet Jackson,
Mhm.
Sierra, and who else?
Rihanna,
Rihanna.
Destiny's Child, and then they ended it off with Glorilla.
And
Oh,
Glorilla.
yeah, I forgot about
Glorilla.
Yeah,
So
Glorilla,
if you
yeah.
had your opportunity for a woman to get on stage and ground on you, nephew, you saying you going with Tiana Taylor?
Tiana Taylor and
No,
and,
it's one. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick
You gotta
one.
pick one.
Sierra.
Why? Tell us.
I grew up watching all the videos.
Yeah.
So with Sierra,
Look, hold on. Ironically, my sister is named Kenya. She is a super Sierra fan.
Oh, I love Sierra.
Super
myself.
Sierra fan.
Right, right.
Yeah, I
So
love
whenever it was just her to be watching me and she would do her MTV craves or whatever, and she just looking at the Vivo videos,
yeah.
she stayed playing Sierra.
Okay.
I watched the way I ride it.
Yeah.
That song that she did for Future. Jesus.
Okay. So you do Sierra. Sherlock, who would you do?
Oh, it's got to be Janet.
Ooh,
Okay.
Miss
Yeah,
Jackson, if you're
Miss
nasty.
Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Too
Now-
long. Too long.
Yeah.
Now I saw what
Too long
Janet
of a
did to
history
old
there.
Buddy. She put Buddy in a
Yeah, she
conniption.
She put a couple of dudes on tour
Yeah.
in conniptions.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One dude got beat up after.
Really?
No.
The girlfriend was out there in the audience.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know. that. Give us the history now.
Yeah, Janet got up there and she did her what song was it? I can't remember the song, but she always had one set scene in the set where she would pull the chair up and bring one
I know
person
what
out the
you're talking
audience out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she
That's a legendary one.
she put it down on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
She took lessons on that to do that from
Yeah.
like actual strippers.
Now, Mr. Lockett.
Yeah.
Who would you pick?
Everybody already know who Joe like picking.
Yeah, he picking Janet too.
Janet, baby.
He picking Janet.
Yeah, I'm listen.
It's a
Cause, but
no-brainer.
because
Yeah.
it would have been Sierra. Okay.
Yeah.
It would have been Sierra for me. However,
Yeah.
right? Because Sierra is my type.
Yeah.
However, she's married. And I wouldn't have I went
Oh my God, man! Stop it! It's a show.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Did I interrupt anybody with
God,
anything?
dog, what you giving this stuff? We just get but she married. I don't want to talk about is she married or not. Janet could be married.
And you still want it, nephew.
Exactly. Why he there?
that man being
And I'm gonna
Joe-
salute him. Be like,
Joe
yo,
is being
I'm
a respectable person. Right
I'm gonna
now.
salute you
he
too.
being respectful.
What was you saying, Joe? If you don't mind, continue.
Oh my God.
I let everybody cook on their
I'm
ounce,
just
and I
saying.
didn't elaborate on the damn thing.
Go ahead.
Hey, you just gonna jump on my shit because I'm saying when I looked at Sierra,
Uh-huh.
right,
Let him cook.
and she's on and she's getting on me,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let him
Because
cook.
there's Russell
Let him
with
cook.
Janet.
Uh-huh.
She's single. She done left old boy.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
She
So
in
I'm
them
gonna feel like it's
streets.
more for me.
Yeah, she in them
When
streets
Sierra
again.
doing it to me on stage, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's an act. You know what I'm saying? It's an act, bro. Cause she going home to Russell.
Uh-huh.
Janet,
Yes.
I may not have a chance, but in my mind,
It's a change.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And she doing her thing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And she really, you know, because she ain't got shit to go home to for real, for real. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? She ain't got no husband.
Mm.
So when she being nasty on me, she being nasty for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Sierra pretending.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She
So I-
ain't even touching.
I mean, Janet could be pretending too.
but it's
That
more
ain't stopping
believable.
reality.
But it's
True.
but hey,
It ain't
like
stopping reality.
like Sherlock said, Janet got a dude beat up by his girl. It was so goddamn real. Okay,
Yeah.
he got his ass whooped.
Now,
Okay.
look. I beat him up too. He was doing too much. like,
Listen.
You was about to
like,
hurt.
like,
Man, if it's Janet Jackson getting on you and she tell you and I'm nasty,
I ain't saying don't beat. Look. I'm a shake inside. I'm not trying to shake out. You feel me?
cause see, I can see Janet looking down on me, man. You know,
He
doing that
said
thing
shit,
and putting that thing on me, bro.
Yeah. Like he'll probably like go now. Old buddy was like suspended. So shoot, I don't know what he was on.
He might have been scared. He might have been a little nervous.
Man, sometimes
give
you don't
me-
want to see
And
everybody see you
and
full
her
throttle.
name started with the same as mine,
Oh,
Oh my
it's
Janet.
just Jay.
Jay. Yes.
I can see if it was JL. It's just Jay.
I said,
Jay.
Now.
Hey,
But y'all didn't ask me. I know I'm the woman of the group, but y'all
I-
should have
you
asked.
know,
we,
I mean,
no, but okay, so
You float that boat?
you
I
float- you-
don't float that boat.
Wait,
but
wait.
if I wanted if I
What's up,
wanted
KP?
that, then I would. I'm gonna pick 3. I don't care. I'm a woman. I can pick 3.
No,
Okay.
you
I
can
would
pick
not.
one.
Huh.
No. No. If
Yeah.
you get to pick 3,
Stop,
we get to
stop
pick 3.
mansplaining her. Let
And
her
I'm gonna
cook.
tell you why. It will be Janet, Sierra, and Tiana. And the reason why I picked those 3 is because they have the same energy. See, Janet ran so Sierra could walk, and so Tiana could crawl.
Okay.
And all 3 of them have the energy of Miss Janet Jackson. Miss
Yeah.
Jackson,
Yeah.
if you nasty.
Yeah.
So you see the similarities. They're paying homage to her. They
For sure.
respect her.
Yeah.
So I have to pick all 3. That's
But you know
my
what's crazy,
trifecta.
Kenya? Nobody said Rihanna.
No,
Because she
Rihanna
wasn't
is not.
giving it.
Yeah, she's not that.
She was as
She's
plain
not
as that Super Bowl performance that
Nobody
she did
said Rihanna.
2 years ago.
Hey, anybody know who KP is? I know KP. Everybody know who KP is?
Yes,
I know who KP is when it comes to me.
KP is a model.
Yeah, I know. I've been knowing her for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's on. This first time she's been. I done seen her on the live. I think she's on because of your ass.
All right, all right.
Yeah, shall I say?
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
what people.
ain't nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that,
She with your boy. So what's up, KP?
You know, she,
I
she
ain't
was on
seen
the album.
I've been knowing KP for years.
Yeah.
Her 6 ass. She married.
No.
Uh-oh.
Hey, KP.
Man, And that's the reason why I'm cooking today, because we got to draw the women in for Joe.
No, hell you don't. I got enough women drawing in for me. I don't need no more drawing.
We need you, KP, girl. I got
You ain't
no,
an
no,
artist?
no, no.
I gotta
KP,
say
KP,
it.
You ain't
KP. No, well, hold on. When I knew KP, I was married then.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's
I'm-
unmarried. He's
I ain't
not
married now.
He is divorced, KP. Come on now.
Way divorced.
Come on.
But I ain't
girl.
trying to get in no relationship though.
You
That-
ain't
that's the
trying to.
thing.
You ain't trying to draw and paint.
No, I ain't
I'm a
trying to do
painter.
no pain.
Did you say?
Oh, it's all love, baby. You know, I know KP because I remember KP was doing the model with the calendars and all the girls and all that stuff.
Yeah, I used to design those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I did
That's,
brand
that's my girl.
I
Yeah.
have a question. If you
And she did the
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But the question I have, nephew, is why did he think that all these women that get with him want a relationship? They may not want
because
a
they tell
relationship.
me.
KP may not want a relationship.
Mm.
at first.
She may no.
Thank you, nephew.
Oh, all women
Nephew,
don't-
tell the truth.
No, all women don't
Nephew,
want a
tell the
relationship.
truth.
All women don't want a relationship.
Nephew, tell the truth.
All women don't. It just depends on the time where you want a
All,
relationship.
most of women. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Oh, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll
go.
talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Man,
Y'all
most
did
women.
think of a topic. I got
Yeah, we can't dig into it. We can't dig into it
Okay,
just yet.
we
We can't dig into it just yet.
KP, holla
Again,
at him.
happy birthday out there to Miss Tamar. Got to go in transition from one lady to another.
Hey, Shar, that's my baby right there. What's up, Bridget?
So they saying give the Statue of Liberty back, man.
Where did she go?
Well, let me go ahead and break this down for you, because I'm just as confused as you.
Yeah.
I'm not Mr. Politic guy, but this has been buzzing. So, apparently, there was a French lawmaker
Mhm.
sending out certain things.
Thank you, KB, for the show, baby.
And as part of what he was in and out, he went ahead and shot his shot over there to America. This is according to France 24, while speaking at a convention at a French member of the European parliamentary. He's a European politician.
Okay.
I did look that part
Okay.
up.
Parliament.
Yeah, I think that's how you
Okay.
say the word, but I don't want to mispronounce it. Mr. Raphael stated, "We're going to say to the Americans who have chosen to side with the tyrants, to the Americans who fired researchers for demanding scientific freedom, give us our Statue of Liberty back." He added, "We gave it to you as a gift, but apparently you despise it. So it will be just fine here at home." Now, he does go in to elaborate a little bit more. This does comes as a response, if you guys been keeping up with how
The tariffs.
the tariffs and things has been going on. A lot of countries don't like that. A lot of folks looking at us away. But I ain't super Mr. Politic, man. But I did find this pretty funny. Even though it's probably wasn't meant to be funny,
Yeah.
I did find it a little bit funny. But Joe,
What?
you can take over. I got you. Salute.
Okay,
Gave you the love.
so I mean, we're not gonna get heavy into politics because today we got Chef Pickens on the show. We're gonna let it cook with her. We got Sherlock on the show, and he's bringing his thing. He actually brought an album in that he signed for us personally. He's giving it to us on the show. He's a producer, songwriter, has written for some famous people that we do know. But he got a project getting ready to go on about mental illness, which is very dear to his heart. He said I'm mentally challenged, so he want to help me out too. So I appreciate him. Gonna try to help me out on these things. I appreciate that. So you guys stay locked in for that. Also, y'all make sure the top of the hour we got the one and only Chef Pickens from Velvet Cake in the building, which the show is sponsored by today. She's here cooking, and she's cooking a St. Patrick Day meal, I think.
It's St. Patrick's Day, you guys. It's March 17th.
Okay.
Friday was also a holiday too, but we're not going to get into it because that's one of my favorite holidays. But y'all forgot all about that also. But anyway, yeah, we're cooking a St. Patrick meal.
I don't know where the hell that
I was
came
upset
from.
with black people like they were supposed to know, wasn't I? I was really upset with
Okay,
it.
what was Friday? What was Friday?
Friday was Pie Day.
Who?
Pie Day.
Pie Day.
What the fuck is
you know
that?
what Pie Day is?
No.
You don't know Sherlock.
I know of Pie Day.
What the fuck is Pie
Give
Day,
us a
y'all?
little knowledge of what you know about Pie Day.
What the fuck is what
I
is
don't
Pie Day?
know.
So for those who pass high
Is that a
school,
Greek sign? No, I
No.
learned that in geometry. In high school, that was in geometry, right?
those who actually graduated,
I did.
Pi in math is 3.14.
Yeah.
Okay. So every year,
See?
March 14th is Pi Day. Now, when we really start celebrating Pi Day, like real heavy, it was a lot of pizza places selling pizza for $3.14 with no tax. But then y'all African Americans decided we ain't gonna just blame it on us. We're gonna blame it on everybody. You Americans,
Everybody had to doing that.
Americans start taking advantage, and now they're not doing Pi Day like they used to do. But anyway, that's
Did you
another
okay? So
holiday.
did you have anything at your shop for 314?
I don't celebrate pie. I don't sell pies. I don't sell pies. Pies is pizza.
They don't say. See,
You only sell pizza.
that's a northern thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pie.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, they call.
But see, I
pies.
knew about pie in my mouth. I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's talking about she trying to be funny. If you
Yeah.
got I knew that.
So if you own a pizzeria, you should have been celebrating Pi Day because
They can't afford it.
They can't afford.
Now
that.
they can't.
They can't afford
They
it.
can't now because of the recession.
That's what I'm saying. They can't afford that.
But they go to Beyonce's.
It would have been
concert.
good to have it for us who going through the recession.
Yes, it would have been great.
To enjoy the pies for 314.
All right, today is St. Patrick's Day. Good day, down. That's good day, down, mate.
You just got called out.
Who
Go
called me
ahead.
out?
Y'all
Jabbo.
random as hell.
Jabbo.
Right. I'm sorry. Hey, Phoenix.
Like how we go from Statue of Liberty to pie?
Okay. I'm
Because
sorry.
because
Go
because
ahead,
we were
The
talking
hell
about
we
the days
doing?
314, 317.
314.
314, 317. That's how we got there.
That still don't have
Well,
nothing to do
you
with
know-
the Statue of Liberty.
But it does, because I was getting ready because she wanted to, elaborate about Friday. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but then we talk about 317. To bring it back to the Statue of Liberty. What's up, Jabbo? Bring it back to the Statue of Liberty. We're gonna have so many things that's being challenged right now. Because what a lot of people in America do not realize, y'all, honestly, is that we are a melting pot from day one in this country, right? And it bothers me that Sherlock, Kenya, nephew, it truly bothers me when I hear and I see people that don't realize that there are other people in the world besides them.
Right.
And I'm just being honest, right?
Mhm.
And when we're talking about MAGA, we're talking about Obama, we're talking about the former Vice President Kamala Harris, right? We're talking about the Bidens of the world, whoever you're rocking with. None of us got here by ourselves. Some of us brought here, right?
Mhm.
And when we're talking about make America great again, when the fuck was it great for anybody besides the white folks?
Right.
And then I'm just being honest. I'm not getting into political stuff. The Statue of Liberty was given to us by somebody else. Everything was, all these different things, the tradition that we have in this country was not done just by people that look like Donald Trump. It was done by a melting pot, a multitude, multifaceted of people in this country. And for some reason, we're so stuck on trying to run behind Obama or Biden or MAGA that we forgot who the fuck we are. One person don't make this country. That's what I got to tell everybody. One person do not make a country. We got to stop, everybody thought that Donald Trump was the businessman and he was going to think about you, or Obama was a black man, he was going to think about you. Biden was a white man, he was going to think about you. At the end of the day, they're going to do what's best in their best interest for what they think they're going to have to do for their families and their generations to come. And hopefully everything spills over to you. I'm not getting to the political part of it. But when we look at the Statue of Liberty and we look up to the everyday, people have walked on and took pictures around it, and you think that's a part of everything. The flag, the 50 stars, all of that has come from a melting pot of a multitude of things that has happened. People have died. People have been brought here. People have lost their lives. There have been wars fought over all of this stuff. And they all have cost their American lives. How many presidents died because of something went on in this country?
Mm.
How many congressmen died because of something went on in this country? But how many people have died for this country?
Right.
Think about what the hell I'm saying. How many people, that's black, white, whatever you are, how many of your ancestors have died for this goddamn country? And the people that was leading, they still living legacy and they rich.
Now, on that note, and before you go in, I'm gonna give you the flow. Now, the secretary from the White House, she also sent some shots back to Mr. Frenchman, because they on that type of timing. They on that type of timing, and they hear everything. So let me go ahead and give her the flow.
Different. There is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great country.
Whoa.
And so see, this is the thing. But see, this is the thing when you listen to what people are saying, right? America, they should be grateful. Who fought in those wars?
Yeah.
And
my
thing, that literally spoke to your point.
She acting like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they did, like her dad and her was on the front lines, and because of what my family did, y'all should be goddamn grateful. No, you go ahead, Sherlock.
You do. My biggest thing is they don't know the history of the Statue of Liberty to begin with. It was a gift to the United States to celebrate the freeing of the slaves.
Yes.
A lot of other people don't know that at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty are the shackles that was released, and it's sitting there. And so they didn't want to show that, but the guy who made the Statue of Liberty, that's what he wanted. That was his main purpose of it. It was supposed to have been a black woman because the original one that's in France is a black woman. They didn't want a black woman, so they changed it. She was holding the chains in her hand. They put a torch in it. They wanted him to get rid of the chains at the bottom of her feet, and instead of doing so, they put her on a pedestal so you could never see him. So if you go to the Statue of Liberty, you just see it, but they have pictures of it in the basement of the darn thing, telling you that there's chains on there celebrating the freedom of the slaves over here. So what he's saying is, give us the statue back because we gave it to y'all as a gift for y'all being the home of the free, the land of the brave, and being a melting pot of everybody that's in this country. Y'all didn't see one person better than the other.
Right.
What our government is doing is alienating all those people that we have built ties with. And I can understand his point of saying, if you're going to act like this, give us our stuff back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give us our stuff back. And for her to say what she's saying shows the ignorance of the whole situation.
And I don't even think it's the ignorant. I think you plays it to the ignorant, but also you're following the rhetoric of what your boss is saying and calling people little man and what you did and what you did this. Let me say something to everybody out there. There wouldn't be any rich people for real in this world if you didn't have slaves to build your wealth on. Let me say that to everybody out there. Wealth started because you didn't have to pay for labor. That's where wealth started from in this country. And where y'all are, your wealth started because you didn't have to pay for fucking labor, and you made money off the backs of people, and you gave them slop, you raped their wives, and you raped their wives and all this other good stuff. And that's how you built your wealth, from the Vanderbilts to the goddamn Andrew Carnegies to the goddamn Rothschilds of the world to the Trumps of the world. Everybody money was built off of free fucking labor. So when you said make the fucking country great again, when the hell, white folks, I'll ask y'all, real talk, when was the country great? What era are you talking about when this country was really great again? So are you saying you want to go back to when my ancestors was in the fields and working for you for free? Or are you talking about when Obama was the president of the United States? When was this country great for everybody? I want to ask this question to anybody. I don't care who you follow, whatever. Ask me this question. When was the fucking country of the United States of America great for everybody? Not just your family and people look like you. If you do whatever, when? We need to make this country great for the first time in history. That's what we need to do. Don't tell me about make this country great again. How about make this country great? Period for where we are. You say again, which means it don't include the fuck of me.
Right.
Or people who look like me, or people who don't have the money like you. When you say make this country great again, that means you want to go back to the Rothschilds, the Andrew Carnegies for the have and the have not, which means you want to put us back into not slaves and chains. It's different right now, but you want to take away everything that the normal people have, and you want to get us for free or for a little bit of nothing, pennies on the dollar, so you can be rich again. That's what I hear you saying, honestly. And I ain't trying to be political. I ain't trying to be no bullshit. Show me from facts and history, your fucking numbers. Go do Google it. Ask Google, when was the country great for everybody in this country? Answer me that shit. Seriously, on goddamn St. Patrick's Day. Make it lucky for me.
Make it lucky.
Make it lucky for me, goddammit. Show me. I got on green today.
Give 'em
Show
the
me,
lucky-
show me the money.
Show
When
the
was
lucky
it great
charm.
for everybody in this country? Because you say again, when the fuck did it happen?
Bottom line.
Now, I agree on that. To move right on, because we're gonna be here for at least about another 2.
Hey,
we gonna move this on,
I
boy.
appreciate y'all let me cook, but goddamn it, you know what I'm saying?
Nephew turned that corner real quick.
Oh yeah.
Let's get off of that shit, Joe.
I've been the show.
We on 2 wheels. We on 2 wheels.
Now, gotta get into one of the other trifectas.
You're right. Man, Kanye West is just boring. Like, out of all the things Kanye has become that we don't like, boring is the one I thought I would never see coming. He's just boring. And what makes him even more boring is the fact he's such a tryhard. He tries so hard to be provocative. He tries so hard to be controversial. And he just comes off as boring. He's just boring.
It's because we know what he's trying to do now.
Yeah, I just hate to see that his baby girl, who actually loves to do music, she's excited to do
and she
music.
sounds great.
Yes,
on
it's
the
wrapped
track.
up into this, and
You know
you know
what
what
I
I mean. And she thinks her dad is her hero. So
Now, that was just a little bit of the Breakfast Club. They are on Kanye like everybody else. Apparently, Kanye has released a new song produced by him, by his young girl, with Diddy's kids. Now, Miss Kim Kardashian said, hell no, do not release that song. We gonna have problems. Don't try me. Kanye said, "Bet." He clicked it over, and he released the song. If you know anything about Miss Northwest, Miss Northwest is very passionate about music. The way it's looking, she got that same itch that Kanye did have. Separated from Kanye, she gonna be a monster.
She is.
It ain't that little. I'm forcing it too much as it is. It's really a ear for music. She finna be a monster.
Yes, she is.
Her and Willow Smith. I do want to make sure because it's Will Smith and Miss Jada Pinkett. Everybody labeled them as crazy. Willow is gifted.
Yes, she is.
Willow is
mad gifted.
Yeah.
It ain't no slouch that she hit the music bug. And it's looking the same way with Miss Northwest. So I do want to preference that regardless on what's unfortunately attached to her, and I will also add unfairly attached to her, she looked like she's going to be a monster. I cannot wait to see what else she got going on. Because let's be honest, she's only 12 or 13, one of the two doing 12. This. Yeah, 12. Yo, I can't wait. But yeah. Unfortunately, she had to drop a song that I don't think she probably had too much opinion on if it was going out or not. And I know her mama didn't want it out, given that she seen who was on it. But yeah, man, it has a feature by Kanye and the Diddy kids. Now, if you know anything about the Diddy kids, Diddy's kids, sorry, I had to get labeled like that. It's the Combs family, but y'all also know what kind of baggage you bring in and who you indirectly include, just giving your daddy history. I'm sorry, kids, but your daddy's out here wilding. You can't help that. I'm interested to see you guys take on it before I go a little bit deeper in the detail. But like I said, Kanye West dropped a song produced by him and featuring him and the Diddy's kids with his child.
That's funny.
Y'all got to take on.
Sherlock, what you gotta say?
Most people saying it's nepotism because of who he is, and I think right now, she's going to grow because she has the people around her to help her develop.
She do
in doing what she wants to do. But I think what's going to take precedence over her music is just the drama and stuff that's clouding with her mom and the pops. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about her. The whole story is not about her
at all.
You know what I'm saying? At all. It's about Kim saying you can't and Kanye saying watch me can.
Mhm.
You
Watch,
dig what I'm
how I
saying?
did it.
You know what I'm saying? I done already did that. I'm push play. Already. That's already out. What you talking
Mhm.
about? So you know what I'm saying? So she gets lost in the shuffle, and it messes up her credibility as being an artist because you know what I'm saying. You coming out in that junk. Willow didn't have that issue.
Not
You know what
not
I'm
not
saying?
to that degree.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
when
saying?
when Willow came in, it wasn't so much of it being that because I don't think the entanglement part was even out when she
No,
was
that wasn't even
starting
the thing.
music, but you did have super movie star Will Smith, and then you got Jada Pinkett who also did do music, but you know what I mean, that's Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
And then you got your brother who's Karate Kid at this point. so it was like, oh, okay.
But it's
picked
not
the wrong thing.
But Willow had room to grow and be in her space and figure it out how she wanted to do it. I don't think she's, I don't think she's going to get that opportunity because all of the mess that surrounds what she's trying to do, unless she goes and drops out of the limelight of it and do independent stuff.
I agree with you. I mean, because right now her parents are more of tit for tat.
Yeah.
Whatever Kanye does, Kim's going to be against it. Whatever Kim does, Kanye's
He's
going to
gonna
be. And to be honest with you, under a microscope, y'all kind of doing the same thing.
Right.
Just in a different way.
Different way.
And I was telling Joe a few years ago, when we were talking about Kanye losing his sponsorships, I said to myself, he's not going to go anywhere. He's not going anywhere. I don't care about his antics. I don't care how crazy it may sound. Kanye knows in this age to be infamous and say something crazy will still get you pushed. And so he knew what he was doing when he decided to put his little girl on that track. He's not dumb.
Yeah.
Just like Kim knew what she was doing when she decided to make a video with Ray J. They know how to play in our faces and they know what's going to get the people to talking and going. And though it looked from our point of view as being parents, I don't know if you're a parent or not.
No.
Our point of view is like, oh, how dare you do that to your kid? But guess what? It got you to talking about him. And the negativity is just as good as the positive because the society that we're living in right now is parallel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not mad at Kanye for doing it. Yeah, morally, that's not great. But guess what? Y'all going to listen to the song.
1,000%.
Unfortunately, I got the itch now. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this when I get home.
Exactly. Me too. I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna disagree with you a tad bit there, Sherlock, because I think Willow has set the pace for everybody. Meaning, no matter what her mom and dad do, if she can be her own on the ground following, regardless of what mom and dad is doing. She's gonna get the attention through them. The thing is she gonna get off track and get caught up in mom and dad's mess herself personally?
That's what I'm worried about.
Don't comment on mom and dad stuff. Like you never heard Willow or their son Jaden say anything. They just dress funny, cut their hair, whatever they wanted to go do, right? Sing their songs, and they worked on their talent and let mom and dad stuff play out. Whether it was entanglement, real slapping somebody, we never heard from the kids. And I think right now with Kim Kardashian and with Kanye, they are big figures. But like Kenya said, to speak to her point, everybody has done something to a point to get attention. I don't think it's wrong with nepotism, right? In this day and age, because I love nepotism. I don't give a damn about it. If your dad and mama own it, and your kids get a child, your kids get a chance to be a part of it. God damn it, nepotism. And the reason why I'm saying that, because it has been years and decades where there was no nepotism for us to be able to be a part of.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody else is getting nepotism from sports to companies to everything else. You see kids that motherfucking had nothing to do become a goddamn head coach because their daddy was in the league. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you see people becoming heads of companies, they don't know the fuck they doing because they daddy, or they get a job because they daddy make a phone call to somebody, or you was the president, you make a phone call to somebody, and just because, you know what I'm saying? Nepotism has always happened. People got a problem with it, and we got a problem with it as black folks, Sherlock.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
In my field of music, it can be detrimental to you as developing what it is that you're trying to do. Because if everything is given to me, you know what I'm saying? I had to work for it. I had to walk for it.
Right.
So my knowledge of what I do is concrete, and I can go anywhere and be in any room with anybody.
Now, this is what I'm gonna say about them. Sherlock, I'm gonna cut in on you for a second there. Okay, when you look at Kim, she was raised by her mom, right?
Yeah.
In the house. Kim understand hard work. When I see that little girl, she's not in a lot of trouble. She may be a little flamboyant with some things, but I do believe her mama had taught her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give Kim Kardashian the credit for, you gotta work your ass off no matter what mom and dad are gonna do. You got to earn it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, and I see her fighting against her dad because Kim is saying basically, we're not doing it like that. I want her to earn it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I'm looking at what I see them doing, they're not handing her the top charts. No,
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that.
You didn't get it, but what I'm saying, but this is what I am seeing.
Okay.
Because of her upbringing with her mom, she understands what she got to do. You see what I'm saying? And I believe, and I'm gonna give the little 12-year-old girl, you know, the benefit of the doubt, that it ain't gonna be easy. Yeah, I'm in the room, but to stay in that room, to get on the charts, that's who she's going to develop into. A little bit from my daddy, the showmanship, a little bit from my mama. I got to show some tits in the ass, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, when it comes of time. But I'm just saying when it comes of time, right? I'm just being honest. When it comes of time, this is what I got to go do. But then I got to make my own way too, because every child, no matter who they have been in history, have always said, I want to do it what? The same for Frank Sinatra. They want to do it their way. No matter how they got into it or whatever, every child at some points want to stand in their own damn lane.
But I kind of agree with Sherlock because I mean, yeah, I see where you're coming from, but it does kind of like it's like a kick in the behind when you have perfected your craft, you became talented, and then all of a sudden something is passed on to someone else who didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
It's like, are you serious?
And
like, are you serious?
And then
it's a kick in the ass for real. It's like, why did I? It's kind of like when people say, why did I go to college when I got these people doing this? Like college, waste of money.
Yeah.
Waste of money. Should have never went.
Well, you should have
tell
been. You were born into the wrong damn family.
Well, I guess so because I can't tell you how many people as a chef, especially white men. All they were dishwashers. Somebody just shouted me out on because they agree with me.
Yeah.
They were dishwashers. I went to school for this.
Yeah.
And when I asked for a higher pay, it's a black man who told me this. So I went to school for culinary arts. So, but you mean to tell me, I'm not gonna call their names out, but they're two famous chefs here in Birmingham. When it was time for them to have their shine, they came from just being a dishwasher. I said, well, shit, I should have been a dishwasher too. Why spend all that money getting debt and trying to make a name for myself and struggling?
Right.
When all y'all had to do is wash dishes and somebody gave you the opportunity. So I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
When it comes to nepotism, it's kind of like, damn, that sucks.
Hey, again, my mama was such and such, and damn it, listen. So what you saying here? So let me ask you this question, Kenya. You have a lovely son, my little nephew. Okay. So you got somebody that's more talented than Tez, right? But there's two positions. Tez can get it, or this other person that's talented can get it.
So let me tell you this.
Who you giving it to?
I agree with you when you said that. But I was having a conversation with Joe yesterday. It's time for me to stop being nice.
Yeah.
It's time for me to start stepping on necks.
Yeah.
So in my process of stepping on necks and backstabbing people, I'm gonna give it to my son because that's the name of the game.
That's the game.
Yeah.
And that's what that's what they did years back because they kept it in the family and they kept the wealth. Again, is it bullshit? All goddamn day long. But goddamn it, Sabrina Selena is standing in line and I got to give it to somebody. I'm gonna tell all y'all get the fuck out because Sabrina Selena got it.
What we're doing on this couch at the JL show is that we're calling it for what it is. We're calling a spade and the ace to ace.
Right.
We're not gonna sweep it under the carpet and be like, well, this is the right time. No, they knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Sherlock, if I know somebody that knows somebody that knows, baby, I don't care who I know, I'm jumping on it. Okay.
But think about so before we go move on to the next story, in business, in music business, in the shelf business, in this business that we are in, you move faster and you get into rooms when you know somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, that's
the process of you sending that email in and going through something, bro. You got to be with the right agent. Let me just say something. The superstars. If you're not with the right agency, you're not getting certain deals,
right?
Because they only deal with certain agencies.
But you don't link that to that. I don't like the correlation. You don't link that to nepotism though, because you still had to work to make that relationship. You
Well, I-
had to.
yeah, yeah,
you
That's
had to
nepotism?
work
No, I
to-
see
to
what
That's
nip-
nepotism?
No,
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 it's
no, it ain't.
No,
No,
it's
it ain't.
not.
'Cause
Shit.
it's different. It
No,
is
it's
different.
not.
What nephew
Because
saying?
half of those are
Yeah.
are
'Cause what he's
hollow
saying
in
is-
nature when they are developed, and you're just using them as a
Because
platform.
what he's saying.
Okay,
what
so
nephew-
if I'm famous and I introduce my daughter who ain't done shit to this goddamn company, that's nepotism.
nepotism.
So
That's-
she's in that company because of nepotism.
Well,
It's
she just
it's
said-
not if you have no relation to your daughter and you just went and y'all make a relationship.
But what I'm saying is, if
it's-
people dealing with that company, they
That's
just
not
because the
design.
company, because the company, how them people got into that company can be nepotism.
But okay, so you saying what we saying? You
Okay.
saying what we saying?
all I'm saying is, goddamn it,
I
if
think he just wanted to yell a little bit more.
yeah, I want the goddamn yell. Goddamn, it's hey, you goddamn, you can't handle the truth. You need me on this microphone. You want me on this microphone.
Yeah. He wanted to get it off. He wanted to get it off. I'm like, dude, we
Good
saying the
afternoon,
same
sweet
thing.
mama.
But this is what I will say though. I see where you're going with it. If it applied a little bit more to her, I be with you a lot. But when it come to when it come to Miss West, Miss Northwest, North is having to work on both sides. I won't say that, you know what I mean, Kanye really used so much of his platform because her album didn't chart. It's still not charting.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think she got anything that hit the Billboard.
Okay.
But it's just the fact that she's making music and who she's connected to.
Right.
I think the biggest thing that that Miss Kim didn't like was the fact that it's tying in
To the
unwanted people. We do not need the Combs around my baby because I don't want her music to get drawn. It's one thing if it's you her daddy, and that go to your point with the nepotism thing.
Yeah.
Do whatever it needs to be. So baby girl is cool. You her daddy. It's another thing as you her daddy doing this BS that you do,
Yeah.
including Diddy.
Diddy's BS.
After what you've been going on
but
and
this-
saying,
and then do you want
you
your
making
child
you making my child a
do you
target
want
in the
your
industry
child
that's already hard
associated with the Combs?
But this is what this is
Because
where.
the Combs aren't going to help that album move.
at
But-
all.
They
They
don't
ass.
have no industry.
But
push.
here's the thing: what Kanye understands is right, and I don't like it. But if he did that, they're talking about his daughter and him, right?
right.
Not saying it's right, but what do we in the news talk about? The bullshit that shouldn't be, and Kanye understands that part of it. That's why he's Kanye. I'm not saying that it's right. Kim has every right to be upset with him, but if your daughter ain't charting, she got an album out. How to get people talking about your daughter? What did you? Because we're talking. What is everybody doing right now? They're talking about his daughter. So if
We
she's
really
talented
not, though.
and people like her, right? They're
that-
going to look past what we're talking about, and they're going to follow her and like her music.
It's another. I don't know. This is why I agree with you. Yes, he's doing it so it's circulating.
Yep.
But we're not really talking about her. We're talking
We're not
about who,
talking about her.
including her.
But
And when it's circulating, it's one thing to have it be something that we're talking about and it includes her,
Right.
that she has a part in.
Right.
It's another thing to include her by necessity, by to have her be a byproduct of what we already
And
know
that's-
is going to take over. We really talking about Kanye and Kim, and we really talking about Diddy in a slight way
but
than
who-
we are talking about
okay,
her.
so
So
okay.
that makes her forgettable.
No, it doesn't. Let me tell you
It
why.
do.
No, it doesn't, because I can stand the test of time on this one.
Well, everybody ain't you, Joe.
No, but everybody ain't me. But but that's true. But what I'm saying is, being a byproduct makes you a product at some point in time.
That
You know what I'm
depends on how you relapse that and how you repurpose it.
Right,
because
right.
that's what I'm saying. So with her mom and dad being who they are, and because of the shenanigans they do, right? It brings. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying is she gonna catch a W because of this, but she can't lose because she didn't do anything wrong.
But it's just like this.
But he
And I'm-
said we ain't wrong, so I'm good.
No, I'm with you. But I'm this is the only point I'm gonna make. And it's like how you told me when you was teaching me. It's one thing to be shock jock, but what you gonna do after?
And
This is shock jock for the daughter.
No, it's the dad is the shock jock.
No. This is why I say it's shock
She
jock.
didn't shock jock herself.
No,
He's saying
she
the
didn't
story.
shock jock herself.
Yeah.
That's what Kim is mad about. You're
Yes.
shock jocking my daughter.
Yes.
So now it's not that I get to hear my daughter's great music. It's okay, is she gonna keep, or if she makes somebody at work that's pretty good, does it have to always include my crazy daddy or Diddy?
But think
Or
about-
something? Do I
but-
have to top that next?
But here's the thing. Here's the beautiful part about that nephew. It's the perfect storm for her if she's 12. She may not be the,
yeah, she not.
No,
that
but what I'm
savant
saying, but
yet.
because
That's
of what her
cerebral.
dad is doing, because of what her mommy is saying, right? She's a byproduct that we're talking about, and nobody would been talking about her if it wasn't the perfect storm for her. It's not a perfect thing for people. I get what y'all are saying. I'm on that. As a father, I would never do that to my daughter.
Right.
I wouldn't include that. But I'm not a person that's going to take the opportunity to take off my clothes and send out a videotape or bam on the desk with Donald Trump or walk around half naked with my wife. That's not what I do. But that is what they do. That's that family. You see what I'm saying? That girl has grown up going to school, having to deal with all of that, and then still trying to be who the fuck she gonna be at some point in her life. That's who she is. She understands all of this. Is it wrong for us as the ordinary people? I don't walk around half naked with my girl, with a woman on my side with a booty hanging out and titties hanging out.
With
You
the
know,
yakka.
you know what I'm saying?
With the
My-
yakka.
The wife, the women that I was married to my knowledge, don't have a sex tape out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That girl was born into that.
Okay.
When you look at the internet, there's a picture of your mama coming out the car, coming up with Kanye, blah, 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 blah. And she just, that's what she grew into.
Yes.
So this is nothing new for her. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, as long as her upbringing, she understands it at some point, it will benefit her because she's a byproduct of two great parents that have their own line on who they are. We yet to see who Bronny James going to be. We yet to see who she's going to be. We yet to see who's Willow's going to be. You know, with everything with Willow, everybody was saying you running your kids. Remember?
Let's be honest.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, just a minute, can you? You know what they said? They're gonna let them. You remember how they were talking about Willow and Jaden gonna be run because of Jada them?
Yeah.
Look at them now. And look what they went through. They mama slept with their friend.
Well, I mean, depending on how you look at it, Willow seemed cool, but Jaden. is
Okay,
outta
but
here.
still, they still, but they
Jaden is
still,
outta here.
but Jaden got a following like a motherfucker though. While y'all bullshitting, Jaden in movies and it. Man, listen, them kids are doing
He
just
ain't did no
fine.
movie in a minute. Stop it.
No, but he did movies, bruh.
He did movies.
Okay, but what
Not
I'm
since
saying
this
is,
incident.
but listen, no, but bruh, he was okay.
No, I got you, but like,
Y'all acting like this. Y'all sweeping like this shit is under the
We're
rug.
not-
I mean,
we're not-
hold on.
he's
That
not-
boy can act his ass off.
No. We're not saying that.
not
Okay.
saying that. But you said they good, and
They good.
that could be up for interpretation.
Yeah, that can't be for debate.
It can't be for debate, but I'm just saying when you look at them at the end of the day, the
Ain't nobody
byproduct-
talking about financially. That can
that's
mess you
all.
up somewhere else.
It's a byproduct
Well,
of two hoes.
Well, I say this. Okay, I grew. Hold up, let me say this. I grew up as a byproduct of domestic violence. Okay, it wasn't my mom and dad that fucking they were beating the fuck out of each other. Okay, so which is better? Which is worse? I got trauma from that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So everybody goes through something. So I wish my mom and dad beat the hell out of each other and they fucking gave me some money with it. The fuck?
I'm so done.
You know what I'm saying? I wish my mom went out there and slept with somebody else and gave me some money with it. The fuck?
Yeah.
Give me if I got trauma, give me some money with the trauma. God damn it.
Well, we can always start it now.
But I'm just saying, I grew up in domestic violence. They grew up in what they grew up with.
Right.
Mama, put out a sex tape, okay? So we can get rich. And let me be a child of, and let me be traumatized with that. Because I'm still traumatized, but damn, I'm traumatized and I ain't got no fucking money for my family. I had to go ahead and make it on my own.
Now you see why women say we were to stay with the man with the Bentley and not the hoopty.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
We're listening.
Look, Kim and Kanye, y'all are great parents. Continue to do y'all thing because I do believe at the end of the day, both of them are doing, in my humble opinion, without any hyperbole, I think they're doing what the best for their kids are.
Okay.
As parents, mom and dad.
Absolutely.
Let me move on, bro. Gotcha. Next up, this is gonna be the last one. This is the last one for the day. So UMG has made their last statement about Mr. Aubrey Graham, Mr. Drake. For those who don't know who Aubrey is, UMG said, Aubrey, we ain't finna do this with you no more. This the last time. Matter of fact, this ain't gonna be no other time. We are finna send over our dismissal of this case because you can't just be mad because you lost the fight.
Exactly.
And they said this verbatim in their whole suit. Let me make sure I get the words down. All righty. So, reviewed by Variety, Drake's claims to have been provoked and willingly participated in a rap battle, but instead of accepting defeat, the lawsuit states that against his own he went to file a petition against his own label and then a lawsuit. The plaintiff's complaint is utterly without merit and should be dismissed with prejudice. They go on to state how he was supposedly unbothered and provoked the beef that he wanted to engage in. And they're saying, yo, if this don't make no more sense, let's go ahead and tell you it don't from our party officially. And let's go ahead and wrap this up. Dust the hands off of this. We tired of playing with you, Drake. This sat here too long. You getting too much stuff together. And we tired of it. Everybody sick of it. Move on. That's literally what they said. Move on. Now a lot of folks have been reacting to this this statement that's been made. I'm gonna be honest with you, they've been saying this for at least about 3 weeks now. I give it probably 2 months. I'm done with it. I know everybody else wants to be done with this.
It's a done deal.
It's over with.
You can't get into a fight, an altercation, throw the first punch, and it don't affect the other person, and then he just jump on you and beat you to the white meat, and then jump up and say, I want a lawsuit.
Y'all watched him do it.
Why y'all didn't step in? Dude, you threw the first 1-2.
Yes.
And he literally threw
He sent
the
two.
first
He sent two of them.
tracks after the
Exactly.
dude. And they told you
and told him
this is a different monster. He is
Yes.
petty. Did you not hear him say it's not the big three, it's just big me?
But did you,
He said it on somebody else's song.
yes. But did you watch how Drake was being calculated with it? He was like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna plan this out, and this is how it's gonna look.
he said he studied rap battles.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
probably not hard enough,
This
but
wasn't
He
that.
started rap battles in Canada.
Yeah, this wasn't that.
And
This
he
is not
went-
LL
Exactly.
and Cool Mo D.
And he went to,
You
and he
understand what I'm
went to a
saying?
different playground and got whooped.
You over there in Hoover playing
Okay.
at
That's a
Homewood
good analogy.
Playground.
Exactly.
And now you done came over here to Ensley
Okay.
thinking they ain't even got basketball hoops up. They just throwing the ball at the backboard. And you done came over here thinking you finna.
They say, where your hoop at?
We beat
A
up
hoop.
folks on the regular. What? This is practice.
Mm-hmm.
And you done came over here and you started it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that I never came after you. You started
You
it.
started.
And then you mentioned my wife.
And then you went into
And
a
my
song-
kids.
You did a song with J. Cole, and you said we the big three. I came out of a dead slumber and jumped on somebody else remix and told you it ain't no big three. It's just big. Stop adding me to what you doing. Is what he's basically said. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Leave me alone. I'm not with y'all. Leave me alone.
Now, Joe told me something one time about a year and a half ago. It was something I was going through with some people. He said, Kenya, stop poking the bear. Leave it alone. That's what Drake did. He was up here poking the bear. They said, them quiet kids in the classroom, leave them alone. The quiet ones, leave them alone.
The project he was working on wasn't even based around him.
Mm-hmm.
He was working on something deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And you done throw one rock, then you throw the big boulder. And then on top of that, you done added in West Coast legends in AI form to rap on your
He's
stuff.
trying to bring it back to the 90s.
You can't.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit would fly. I know it messed up because it was AI, but that crap was hard.
When he jumped, you thought, oh, now I can throw one back.
Mhm.
This boy done had 4 or 5 songs waiting in preparation for you. He's waiting.
Sherlock.
Hold on. Before we get to Joe, hold on. Wait a minute. Not only did he have bullets in the gun, one in the chamber, but one of those bullets was not just a comeback, but you put a club flavor to it. So now instead of it being a battle rap and I hit you with a song that I'm dissing, I put a club flavor to it where they can play and dance to it year around. This ain't a summer song.
This isn't a battle rap song.
This ain't just a battle rap.
Where you gonna hear it and
yeah,
that's the end
I put
of
some
it.
Mrs. Dash and some Big Daddies on it, and now I got different flavors and seasoning.
Then
Now
the
everybody
song
can
goes
enjoy
to
it.
win a Grammy.
Exactly.
5-0.
Then the song is featured at the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
At what point do you just say, you know, he won?
Man, you know something.
You got it.
I told nephew this, right? I said Drake could have came back and redeemed himself at the Super Bowl. He really could have.
If he would have did what Joe said that other
Bruh,
day,
all he had to do was
I'll
go to the Super
be
Bowl, get a
pressed to be
suite,
mad.
get a suite, right? And clap and sing the song and sing the song with him, bruh. And sing the song with them, bruh. And be like, you know something, my man, you did, and then do the interviews and say, hey man, I lost this battle. Bruh. I guarantee
But this
you,
was great for hip hop,
bruh,
and
it
this was this
bruh,
such and such. It would have
bruh,
cleared it.
bruh,
It would have
bruh.
Because if he would have took it any farther, that's making Kendrick look terrible.
Bro, because I'm saying at the end of the day, because then you would have took the air out the balloon.
There's no more.
You got
room
to go to the, you got to go to the tornado and face it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
If he
But
would have
he
had an
didn't.
advisor like
the
you,
biggest stage in the
instead of a
world,
yes man.
he had an opportunity to fix. The biggest stage in the world, he had an opportunity to fix it.
Yeah,
and he did.
He did.
So again,
on top of that,
all that,
you did sue them so that they wouldn't perform the song.
But see, this is the thing when I
try
say
to
this.
scare him from performing the song. That just makes him want to do the song.
But this is what I
even
say,
more.
Sherlock and nephew, right? This is when somebody has lied to you and told you can bench 405 and you can bench number 225. Okay. I said this before and I'm gonna keep saying it again. Drake ain't what people put him to be.
Facts.
He paid to be there. A lot of people got him there, but Drake ain't that dude.
Drake is not.
I'm not a novice. I mean, I'm not a savant when it comes to music, but I understand that you have seen talented people in my era that grew up that can do some of everything around the board, and Drake is not that dude.
Drake is a great actor
And a great artist. He's a great artist.
Well, understand what I'm saying. When he was down south in
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, he had the Atlanta sound.
Yeah.
When he was in Florida, he had the Florida sound. When he was in New York, he had the New York vibe.
Okay.
Wherever he is, that's what he becomes.
He can adapt, overcome, and improvise.
Right.
Okay.
But he has no originality.
That
That's
part.
him.
That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I always go back to the gym. Can you squat it? Can you bench it, motherfucker?
Yeah.
On a bad day, on the worst day, what you doing?
What you doing?
Right? That ain't Drake.
That ain't
Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, they are those dudes. And I'm not knocking Drake. Drake makes some great music when he got the right people around him. You know what I'm saying? But if you go in right now, Joe, can you put 315 on your chest, pause it, and press it?
Right.
Can Drake do that every single time? No. That's what I'm saying. Drake is not. I told nephew when this shit first started, I said, Drake ain't that dude. You number one dude, shut the fuck up, because right now you're number one. The worst thing, the thing for you right now, you can only go down. You can't go up no higher.
Can't go up no
So why the fuck you responding when you know you're about to get your ass whooped? Do like J. Cole, buy out and say, hey, have a great summer. You did good, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
Respond.
I'm gonna tell you the
He
biggest
initiated.
thing I've heard from who was it? It was the Carriers one and
Jermaine,
what's his name?
or was it
KRS One?
Not Carriers one
Mm-mm.
and
It wasn't Jermaine, it was KRS One.
it was Marley Marl.
Marley Marl.
Oh, you talking about the beef? Oh,
the,
yeah.
the beef that they had with the bridge.
Okay.
He said, Carriers One said in the interview, he said, I'm a nobody. They was on top of the world. All he had to do was
Swing
ignore
at 'em.
my song,
Mhm.
and nobody would have heard the bridge is over.
But
He
couldn't.
said, but he responded. MC Shan, he responded to Carriers One, and because he responded, that gave validity to
everything else he was saying.
everything else he was saying.
That part. Yeah.
All he had to do was sit there and be quiet.
What have we learned as when we was on the playground, we got into a fight? Know what battles, pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles, man. And Dre picked the battle, and like I said, when you realize you're not that dude and your feelings hurt, you at Hoover now. And Hoover like you're trying to get somebody to pay for your loss.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to make it look like you lost, but you really lost.
You lost.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
So you bullying everybody at Hoover like
you're thinking because who you are and who your dad may be and who you know,
right,
is going to set things straight to prove a point to the person that's loyal to you. And for Drake, I'm gonna leave right here, man.
Yeah.
You make yourself look weaker. And no matter what songs you put out right now, honestly, and I'm not hating on Drake, but I don't want to hear nothing from him when it comes to rap. Dude, sing a lullaby song, talk to the women, but as far as you talking to me, bro, I see you completely different than I saw you before. I wasn't really fucking with you for real. I like your music.
At all.
But
There's
now,
some songs I like.
But now I don't even want to hear nothing from you, big dog, because now you're not even on a level as a man for me, because I know how you get down for real. So we good, though.
Yeah. Colonized.
You know what I'm saying? But as for the female, I think he can put out some love hooks and some love songs for some females, and I think he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
But he ain't gonna put out there for the streets and for the hood no more.
Nah, he can't do that.
He can't do that.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like him when he acts up. Hey,
bottom line.
With that being said, if you guys,
I appreciate you, baby.
If you guys enjoyed that part of the show, make sure that you do like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of those things if you enjoyed it. That's how you stay locked in to what we got going on, man.
All right, we got the one and only Sherlock in the business building. We got the one and only Chef picking some velvet cake over in Trussville. If you guys go out there and check out her shop, she's the #1 vegan in Birmingham, Alabama, that make vegan pastries, vegan cakes, and all that. She's the one. She's the bombdilly.com. She's the only person here that got that market on lock. Super proud of her. You want a vegan cake? You want vegan stuff? It is truly vegan. Ain't some of that bullshit that maybe sort of counter. Miss Chef Pickens got it going on.
And you all need to stay tuned to the second half of the show, the second hour, because we're definitely going to be talking to Sherlock, and I'm going to be serving up some Guinness beer, because guess what? What's today? St. Patrick's.
Look at the Irish.
All of you black folks, you African Americans that do not celebrate those type of holidays, you're going to celebrate it because you drink. You know you celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and you know you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You know why I know?
Oh, my people right there.
Because
I don't know no Irish folks, but I know some history.
It's 2 drinking holidays, and those are the drinking holidays that you want to be a part of. So make sure you stay tuned when we do our Guinness beer and also our dish of the day, St. Patrick's Day edition.
Don't mess with Lucky Charms.
All right, guys. So, and if you guys, anybody on TikTok, if y'all want to see the whole show and see all the other different people on the show, y'all make sure y'all go to Facebook, Joe Liker Show, LIM, or go to YouTube, LIM, and you can see Sherlock. You'll be able to see